Hello, today we will be meeting with Sister Brianka to learn more about her vocation of what life is like as a sister of St. Joseph.
Good afternoon. It is a pleasure to be here today.
To begin, could you explain what exactly a vocation is?
A vocation is a universal call from God to a life of holiness. We live out the invitation to be holy differently depending on which vocation we have chosen. Single life, married life, consecrated life, or the ordained ministry. As a sister of St. Joseph, I am fulfilling my vocation to consecrated life.
What does that mean for you?
For someone who has chosen this consecrated life, they begin their journey of faith by professing vows of chastity, poverty, and obedience. These are known as the evangelical counsels.
So what exactly are the evangelical counsels?
Poverty, chastity, and obedience are called the evangelical counsels because they are rooted in the actions of Jesus as recorded in the four accounts of the gospel. Jesus Christ was poor in spirit, chaste in heart, and obedient in love to the will of his Father. So they considered the foundation of the lifestyle of those following vocational calls to consecrated life.
How do these vows affect your life?
To live a life of material poverty, I don't have to give up my possessions, but do carry out a life of simplicity and a spirit of poverty. Chastity is concerned with bodily and spiritual purity. Some take the further step of committing to life not only chaste but also celibate, in order to more freely serve God. Finally, obedience is all about listening, discerning God's will, and respecting authority, even when we do not understand why something is being asked of us.
What are the steps of the formation process?
After praying and discussing with my local ministers and family, I contact a vocation director who clarifies questions I have about religious life. We schedule meetings to discuss my aspirations to become a sister of St. Joseph for about a year. The next step is candidacy. I live with my sisters in a community and participate in their activities for a full year as I transition into congregation. Follow that is novitiate. The first year, I focus on deepening my relationship with Christ, and the second, I work to better understand religious life. During the conversion from novitiate to temporary profession, I made temporary vows to the evangelical councils. Ending with final profession, I became my lifetime commitment to God as a sister of St. Joseph.
What's a day in the life of a religious sister like?
All Catholic sisters and nuns take on a variety of responsibilities, carry our unique lifestyles, get involved with numerous ministries, and so much more in order to carry out their vocational call. Regardless of their lifestyle difference, religious sisters center their day upon God through prayer, community, and ministry.
Is there a best way to pray?
Whether through a conscious action carried out in the midst of work, attendance at a Mass or a prayer service, participation in the sacrament of the Eucharist, absolute silence, singing, or independent reflection, prayer can take on many forms. No matter its form, prayer is significant because it allows us to open ourselves to God and share our concerns, express our appreciation, and grow closer to Him.
What else do you do in a typical day?
As examples of Jesus, we prioritize the common good and do all to our understanding how all decisions can affect our mission for God. Most of the time, we spend alongside my fellow sisters. Our sisterhood is bound by a sense of community in praying together, cooperating, living together, sharing meals, and working with others in the community.
And the other sisters of St. Joseph involved in our community and group.
Outreach projects, we work wholeheartedly to fulfill our goal from God, or whatever means necessary. Some sisters hold jobs in parishes, schools, healthcare facilities, or nonprofit organizations.
Are there particular ministries that the Sisters of St. Joseph
Our
interest?
desire is to reflect a profound love of God and neighbor without distinction. Although we are willing to work in any way necessary to meet the very needs of our community, all outreach is bound by our mission to bring unity through love. We have been compared with the Jesuits since we often use the rule of Ignatius as an additional guide.
What is the rule of Ignatius?
Of two sets. The first gives practical spiritual advice about dealing with desolation, especially crucial for as we first embark on a serious spiritual life. The second set is intended to help people who are firmly established in a spiritual life.
That's excellent. I'd like to thank you for your time on behalf of all of us at Perch Productions. This was such a great opportunity for all of our viewers.